In this video, we're going to show you the perfect itinerary for Zurich. One of the questions we get asked most is how many days to stay in the city. To see the essentials, 2 days is enough. But to do the unmissable surrounding trips, like the Lindt Museum and Uetliberg Mountain, we recommend 4 days. That's why we've prepared a super complete 4-day itinerary with the best of Zurich. We've grouped the sites by area so you don't waste time. If you have less time, you can cut day 4, which is a day trip. So let's get started. When is the best time to visit Zurich? The best times are summer, from June to September, and winter, in December. In the summer, the city comes alive. The days are long, the temperatures are perfect, and the main activity for locals is swimming in the lake and river. The city is full of outdoor bars. In winter, the city is cold, but in December it transforms with the Christmas markets. The market at the main train station Hauptbahnhof has a giant Christmas tree decorated with Swarovski crystals. Avoid the shoulder seasons like October, November, and April, which tend to be gray, cold, and rainy. So how will our 4-day itinerary work? The idea is to use Zurich as a single base, staying at the same hotel. The secret to Zurich is using the public transport, which is perfect. You will use the electric trams and the S-Bahn commuter trains. Do not rent a car. We'll divide the days by area. 1 day for the old town and the lake, 1 day for churches and museums, 1 day for the mountain and the modern district, and 1-day trip. Now, let's talk about transportation, which is the most important part. For this itinerary, do not rent a car. Traffic is restricted, parking is a nightmare and extremely expensive, costing over 50 francs per day. You will use the public transport system, which is one of the best in the world. The best option is to buy the Zurich card. The 24-hour pass costs 27 Swiss francs, and the 72-hour pass costs 53 francs. It gives you unlimited travel on all trams, buses, Bahn trains, and even boats in the city region. And it also includes the trip from the airport plus. It gives you free entry or discounts at many museums, which makes it a great value. If you already have the Swiss Travel Pass, the National Pass, all public transport in Zurich is already included. To get from the airport to the center, the S-Bahn train takes 10 minutes and costs less than 7 Swiss francs, but it's included in your Zurich card or Swiss Travel Pass. Staying in a good area will make your trip much easier. You'll be close to all these tourist spots. In Zurich, lodging is expensive. The best area for tourists is the Altstadt, the Old Town, especially in the Niederdorf district. The advantage is the charm, the pedestrian streets, and the number of restaurants. You can do everything on foot. The disadvantage is the price and the noise at night. The second option, and our favorite for logistics, is to stay near Hauptbahnhof, the main train station. The advantage is that you can easily get from the airport and catch all the trains for your day trips. The area has many chain hotels and slightly better prices than the historic center. If you want something more modern and trendy, look in the Zurich West District. It's the former industrial district that became the city's hipster neighborhood, full of design shops, bars, and modern hotels. It's about a 10-minute tram ride from the center. We created this custom map, which explains exactly which is the best region. If you stay in the center or near the central station, you can't go wrong. We'll leave the link to this map here on the QR code, on the screen, and in the video description. We created it on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices. There, you can put in your travel dates and see all the hotel options within that location at the lowest prices. We'll also leave links to the hotels where we've stayed. There's one that is very cheap and super well located near the central station, and another that's a bit nicer, in the historic center. They are great options. An important tip to save on lodging is the advanced booking strategy. The earlier you book your hotel, the less you will pay. This is why we love using this website. Besides having the lowest prices, it has free cancellation for almost all hotels. You can book as early as possible to guarantee a much lower price, and if you need to cancel later, it's super easy and costs nothing. And remember that in the link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the best price. The sites we use to plan our trips and that have everything much cheaper. Travel eSIM, travel insurance at half price, tickets for all attractions, good and cheap hotels we've stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account to carry money paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts, as we are always updating them. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Now, let's get to the day-by-day plan. Day 1. Arrival, Old Town, and Lake. Arrive at Zurich Airport, take the S-Bahn train, and in 10 minutes you'll be at Hauptbahnhof, the main station. Go to your hotel and check in. Start your exploration by walking down Bahnhofstrasse. It's one of the most expensive shopping streets in the world. It's not for shopping. It's for watching the trams and the luxury watch stores. Follow the street to the end, where it meets Lake Zurich. Stroll along the waterfront at Berkeleyplatz. If the day is clear, the view of the snowy Alps at the end of the lake is spectacular. For lunch, the golden tip to save money is go to the Coop or Migros supermarkets. They have restaurants with hot food buffets and salads at great prices. A meal there costs about 20 francs. In the afternoon, explore the Altstadt, the Old Town, climb the hill to Lindenhof. It's a square shaded by trees where locals play chess. The view from up there of the Limmat River and the Old Town is the classic Zurich photo. It's free. Afterward, get lost in the alleys of the Niederdorf district, on the other side of the river. For dinner, a touristy but delicious classic is Zeughauskeller. It's a former armory turned into a giant beer hall. It's loud, lively, and serves traditional Swiss food. Order the Zürcher Geschnetzel, which is the veal in cream sauce, served with Rösti. It costs about 35 francs. Day 2. Churches, Lindt Museum, and shopping. Start the morning by visiting Zurich's iconic churches. First, the Grossmünster, with its twin towers. Entry is free, but pay the 5 Swiss francs to climb the tower. The climb is long, but the view is worth it. Then, cross the bridge and visit the Fraumünster. The highlight here is the spectacular stained glass windows by artist Marc Chagall. The ticket costs 5 Swiss francs. For lunch, let's go to the sweetest attraction. Take the bus, line 165, or the boat to the Lindt Home of Chocolate. It's the Lindt Museum. The ticket costs 15 Swiss francs, and you should book in advance. The tour is interactive and ends in the tasting room, with white, milk, and dark chocolate fountains where you can eat all you want. In the afternoon, return to the center and do your chocolate shopping. Be sure to visit the Springly Confectionery on Paradeplatz. It's the home of the famous Luxemburgerli, which are Swiss macarons. For dinner, a traditional place to try fondue is Swiss Chuchi. It's a touristy spot, but the fondue is classic. A fondue for 2 costs about 60 Swiss francs. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy tickets for attractions and passes in advance. Buying on the spot is always more expensive, and the most famous tourist spots like the Lindt Museum can have long lines. The most important pass here is the Zurich card. It costs 27 francs for 1 day and 53 francs for 3 days. It includes all transport, the airport train, and gives discounts at the Lindt Museum. We'll leave the link on the QR code on the screen and in the description to the site where we always buy tickets and passes. It's the largest tour site in the world and has everything. Day 3. Uetliberg, Mountain and Modern District. Today, we'll see the city from above. Take the S-Bahn train, line S10, from the main station, Hauptbahnhof. The journey takes 30 minutes and takes you to the top of Uetliberg, Zurich's mountain. The round-trip ticket costs about 18 Swiss francs, but is included in the Zurich card. From the top, on a clear day, you can see the entire city, the whole lake, and the snowy peaks of the Alps in the distance. You can climb the observation tower, which costs 2 francs. Return to the city for lunch. The most famous street food tip in Zurich is Sternen Grill, near the Opera House. It's a small window that sells the best sausage in the city, the bratwurst, served with a bun and super spicy mustard. It costs about 10 francs. In the afternoon, let's go to the most modern district, Zurich West. Take the tram, line 4. It's the former industrial district turned hipster neighborhood. Visit the viaduct, an old train viaduct that has been converted into an indoor market with design shops and restaurants. Climb the Freydig Tower, a tower made of shipping containers, which is the flagship store for the famous recycled bag brand. For dinner, stay in Zurich West. Frau Gerolds Garten is a super cool urban garden with bars and restaurants. In winter, they have fondue tents. Day 4. Day trip to Lucerne, or Rapperswil. On your last day, let's take a classic day trip. Option 1, the one we recommend most. Go to the main station and take the direct train to Lucerne. The journey takes only 50 minutes, and the Swiss Travel Pass covers it all. If you don't have the pass, the round-trip ticket costs about 50 francs. Spend the day in Lucerne, the most charming city in Switzerland. Walk across the Chapel Bridge, see the Lion Monument, and walk the city walls. Have lunch at a restaurant on the Rice River. Option 2, a shorter trip. Take the S-Bahn train or a boat on Lake Zurich to Rapperswil. It's the City of Roses, a beautiful medieval village at the other end of the lake. The trip takes 40 minutes. Whichever you choose, return to Zurich in the late afternoon, grab your bags from your hotel, and head to the airport. The train from the main station to the airport takes only 10 minutes. About travel insurance. Essential and mandatory to enter Europe. You need coverage of 30,000 euros. Use the comparator in the link in the description to save money. Quick shopping tips. Switzerland is expensive. Buy Lindt and Springly chocolate and a Victorinox knife. Bahnhofstrasse is for window shopping for luxury watches. Remember, tax-free on purchases over 300 Swiss francs. Validate at the airport. And for those who are new here to the channel, welcome. Subscribe and like the video for more tips. And how much does it cost to eat in Zurich? Prepare your wallet. It's one of the most expensive cities in the world. A Big Mac combo costs 15 francs. The golden tip is to eat at the Coop and Migros supermarkets. They have great ready-made meals for about 15 francs. A dinner at the cheapest restaurant will be at least 40 francs per person. Ask for tap water. It's free and high quality. And the tip is not obligatory. And what to do at night? The night is lively. The Niederdorf district in the Old Town is full of bars, but the epicenter of nightlife and clubs is the Langstrasse and Zurich West district. And if you're traveling with children, Zurich is great. They will love the Lindt Home of Chocolate, the The Zurich Zoo is one of the best in Europe, and the Swiss National Museum, which looks like a castle, is super cool. And to combine your trip, Zurich is the main transport hub in Switzerland. By train, you are just 50 minutes from Lucerne. You are 2 hours from Interlaken and less than 3 hours from Milan, Italy. If you liked this detailed Zurich itinerary, like the video and subscribe to our channel. Leave your questions in the comments. Thank you very much and have a great trip.